All right, it looks like I am actually live, which is a good thing. So, happy Tuesday. This is Leslie with LuvINK&Paper. I'm just a minute or so early, so we'll just hope that you've had a good day and you could tell me, share what you've been doing. I was at school today. I got to be in, what classrooms did I go to today? Second grade, kindergarten, fourth grade, a little bit of fifth grade. Yeah, it was a good day. Good day. I got to help out in the library and shelve some books, so that was good. Yeah, so it's always fun when I get to do those things as well. All right. So, I am really excited to dig into this. I've been waiting for 2 days, I think. I've been waiting. I'm pretty sure these arrived on Saturday. And I waited. I did open it, but I didn't open the kit part, like the exciting part. I opened the box. I took the wrapper off the box and I took a peek, but I didn't open the other part. So it's 4, and I said that's what time I would start. So here we are. So again, I'm Leslie with LuvINK&Paper, and we are going to unbox and create using the Hello Spring February 2025 paper pumpkin kit. So like I said, I did open the box. I took the paper off. Here's our stamp set. Okay. To a wonderful friend, sending love. This is pretty for you. I can't wait to see how that one works. You're going to get like the circle with the white, or whatever cardstock color. Hello Spring. Oh, there's even a Happy Easter. Okay. These are stems and these are the blossoms for chives. Okay. And the Spring is in the air dies that are designed to go with this. The die here cuts out the stems, okay, and this little one cuts out the chive blossom, okay. My mother used to make chive blossom vinegar. She'd take all the blossoms off her chives and put them in just plain white vinegar, and then use that like when she made salad dressing and stuff, which was kind of cool. So here's our stamp set. We got a Petunia Pop Stampin' Spot. Now I will use my full-size pad just because it's a little easier for me. Way back when you got your first kit, or maybe this is your first kit, there should be a block in there for you. Okay. I will be using Stampin' Up's more ergonomic blocks, and I have a bunch of them so I can play with different sizes and stuff. So we'll just set the box out of the way and look at these pretty cards. Now I'm going to guess that some of this is pre-printed since we don't have a green. We just have the Petunia Pop. So let's see what we find in here. Okay. And we have some tear and tape. We have some twine. Look at these gorgeous pieces. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Let's pull this apart. There we go. There we go. All right. Toss that over to the side. There's our artwork, so we can manage to get our art back where it belongs. I use that to help me a lot. All right. Let's see what else came in our kit here. Here's our directions. Okay, so we have our little Ziploc baggie with our tear and tape for adhesive and the little spool of thread. Okay, oh, looks like we're doing some of those sort of messy nest things. I'm not very good at that, so we'll see how that goes. Okay. And you may notice from the picture that the envelopes load sideways. Isn't that cool? So we'll have to be cutting them a little bit differently if we want to use that paper for something. But it also means that, yeah, the pieces will just be shaped slightly different if we want to use those in the alternates, which you know I probably will, right? Okay. Ooh, a really big sheet of dimensionals. We must be using a lot of dimensionals for them to give us this big of a sheet. All right. Okay, so we have this card base right here. Okay, so we'll take out one of them. We have these labels. Okay. Okay, so I see there's two different sizes. There's this long one for here, and there's a shorter one for this card. Okay, so let's take one of each of those. That short one goes there. This longer one goes here. Okay. Now I'm going to keep that because I might want to do a little sponging or something and then stamp over it. We'll see. I'm not going to get rid of that yet. All right, so then we need one of these bases. Okay, so I'll put the other ones in here. Ooh, so we have some pink labels and some round labels. Looks like we're gonna need, and remember, for the things that we stamp on, we usually get at least one extra, just in case we make an oops, right? Okay, so that goes there. This. Oh, I might be cutting that. Can you see where it tucks under? I do see the other end, but we'll see. Maybe we'll trim it. Okay. All right. So then we have one of these and that. Okay. Now I should be using the sort on the inside. All right. So here's our chives, and right here, and they're gonna have us add our own blossoms to that. Okay, here's that one, and this one, and this one. Okay, looks like that's got everything we need, and then we need, looks like, one of each of these. Okay. All right. Okay, let's put those there. That I don't think I'll, well, I might. You never know. Okay. So there's those. And then we have 3 of these. That goes there, and one of these. Ooh, so we did get one extra of this because we're stamping on it. So if we didn't love it, we did get one extra of those. So that's good. So that's a little bit of extra stuff that we can use on our alternates when it's time. All right, I think, look at that, I did the sort without even, do you ever do that? Like just sort of do what you know or feel like is right. All right, so let's double check ourselves. So here's this one. I didn't get out the envelope, but I did find those three. Okay, and the pink. Okay, so they show us we're going to need our block, we're going to need the tear and tape, some dimensionals, and we're going to need some stamps. Okay, what I wish I had brought, and I didn't, is one of my little tiny A blocks. If you guys can hang 1 second, I'm going to go get one because the chive blossom will work much better on a small A block. So let me grab that. All right, just got to grab it right here, just in the office there. All right, here we go. That will be easier. Sometimes if I use a block that's too big for something, it kind of wobbles. All right, so that one's all set. Let's take a look at, so that is their card number 1. Okay, this is card number 2 actually. So we needed the big label, we needed the torn edge sort of looking label, and we needed the 4 plant pieces. All right. They're suggesting to a wonderful friend, but you know, you might want to use something else. That's okay. Does look like we're going to use some dimensionals and some tear and tape. All right. So there's that. And then number 3 is the blue base with the shorter label, the green, this that says chives, okay, in the little round piece. And we're going to need some of the string and some of the dimensionals. All right, so you guys know that I am likely to cut these apart, right? So I'm going to build them like they show, but then I'm likely to take them apart, cut them, and use thick white card bases to do those. All right. All right, so let's start with card number 1. Let's find the directions for card number 1. What do they want us to stamp here? Here it is. All right, I'm going to just set that right there. Okay. And we're going to grab I think we're just going to use Hello Spring. I may end up grabbing a birthday greeting because I always need those, but for now I think we'll just do Hello Spring. You can do whatever greetings you want. As long as they fit, it's all good. All right, then we're going to grab our little chive blossom right here. Okay, put that on the little one here. And then I'm going to use my chamois and give them a good rub. Because remember, we've talked about sometimes these photopolymer stamps have a little bit of residue from their production process. All right. So it looks like we're going to take the one that says chives, and we're going to add a couple of chive blossoms. It looks like we've got a stem here and a stem here. Now the nice thing is that these these stamps are see-through, so you can go right on there. Okay, I can see right through to where that stem is. Okay, and I love that. It's such a pretty color. All right, so then we're going to use Hello Spring on here. Okay. There we go. I'll let those dry. We've also talked about that sometimes the pieces in the kit have a little bit of residual stuff, like a finish on, not residual, it's like a finish on the paper that sometimes makes things take just a little longer to dry. Okay. All right, it looks like that's all of our stamping. So put that aside. Now it looks like this one gets dimensionals. So we'll put some of those. In fact, you know what? I'm not gonna start in on my big sheet. I'm gonna start using up some of these. And looks like they did 5. Like this. Okay. And then looks like this one and this one get some tear and tape down the center. And it looks like the Hello Spring gets a little tiny piece in here, and then gets a couple of dimensionals on the end so it can straddle that piece of. All right, so let's take and yeah, I love that they are using so many of these, but the problem is they're covering up. You can't read all of them. So for me, that's a little bit of a detriment. So likely we'll spread them out on my alternatives. I probably won't use all 3 on each card like this. But we will make one like they show us, because we always do that, right? All right, so this one goes up here in this corner. Okay, like that. And then this one, the mint, goes over here, like that. Okay. There we go. And then the basil pops up. Okay. So we get to see the basil. Last year my husband grew a lot of basil. We had pesto, we froze a bunch. We might still have some in the freezer actually. All right. So then this covers chives but leaves mint showing, and goes right about like that. Okay. Then they show doing sort of a bow, but you know, I'm gonna just take, there's my end, there we go. They suggest 12, which feels like kind of a lot to me. So, but let's see what that really looks like. Okay. cut that like that. And then I'm going to just like that. And we'll just kind of pinch it in the middle. Okay. And put it like that so it's sticking out. All right. Oops, it wants to go this way, I guess. All right. There we go. All right. We'll take those off. And we'll go just above. Well, you know what? Hang on. I'm not sure I want to do it this way, because this is already popped up. Or, you know what we could do is do another. Hang on. You can stack your dimensionals. So let me try that. And we'll make sure Mint shows like that. Okay, there we go. All right, so that feels a little long to me. I might have played with it, okay, and shortened it up a little bit, but a cue card like that. Okay, so let's put that over there, and let's go to number 2. See what we got going here. Here's our green, like that. So, yeah, you know these card bases are too beautiful to hide on the back. So we'll be fixing that. All right, so some of these get all right, let's see. So we're gonna do Hello Spring. We'll figure out which ones of these go flat with tear and tape and which ones get dimensionals. Okay. All right, Hello Spring. Now we're gonna do that down at this end. Okay, they've shown us slide it over there to that end so that this end can show. All right, like that. Okay. And that's all the stamping on this one. All right. So we'll add this. So we've got some tear and tape here. Now you can do one long one, or you can do a couple of short pieces. It's up to you. Sometimes I like to just put some littler pieces on there. Okay. Doesn't really make any difference. It's just holding that in place. It is nice that they listen to us and aren't making us put these big layers on with those little bitty glue dots, which is nice. Okay, here we go. So this one is going to go right in the middle. Okay, there we go. And then over, so we're going to have, let's see, that looks like this one, so that's going to be flat. this one, oh, nope. So these two are going to be flat, okay, and these two are going to get dimensionals. So let's put some dimensionals on those. Okay, like that. And then this one, near the middle, and one down here. All right. There, we'll put those there. These, get some. There we go. And that tear and tape is so nice because it literally does just tear, which is great. All right, so looks like down here at this end, we're gonna put this here. Okay, like that. And then this one, down here, so there's some space because we want this one, nope, I want this one kind of in the middle. Okay, so I'm gonna have that one like that, and then this one's gonna kind of go in between there, so we're gonna arrange all of those. Okay, like that. There. Then, because I want to make sure that I don't have to stack my dimensionals, I may not do that exactly the way they show. Because it's going across this higher one. Nope, I guess I do want one on each end of there. Okay. Way out here and here. Okay, and then we're going to put a little piece of tear and tape towards the end by the greeting, this end. It's showing it over there, but I think it wants to be down here. Okay. Oops, it's got some fuzzy from my sweater. An extra gifty for the person getting this. All right, so then this is gonna go here. Oops, I almost forgot. Our twine, it says another 12 inches. Last time that felt a little long, so I'm gonna go just a tad shorter than 12 this time. Think. And I'm going to just wrap a little bit. Okay. Like that. So I did mine a little bit differently, and that's okay. You're allowed to do this whatever way you want. Okay, and then so my hello spring is going here. They want this way in here. Like that. And then this one goes like that. There. Okay, so we've got a little bit of twine there. Yeah, I'm good with that. Okay, there's two. Now, I'm going to do a little more chive stamping. This one, I think I want to try something. I know it's small, but I think I want to try this. And there we go. All right, so we're going to do a little stamping on our chives. Okay, grab our chive blossom and stamp that there. Stamp. I love that this stamp has some texture to it. It really makes them look. Chive blossoms are almost look furry, like they're really cool. If you've never seen them, you should check it out. They're pretty cool. All right, so instead of doing Hello Spring, we're going to do the For You, and I'm hoping that we get this in the center, or pretty close, not bad. Okay. All right. There's all of that. Okay. So then we have this card bases going vertically like this. And we're going to have, looks like this goes flat with some tear and tape. Do a little piece here, a little piece here, because it looks like they gave us plenty. All right. So I'm not sure what day I will be sharing the alternates, because tomorrow I'm going to go get my daughter and granddaughter. So life could get a little busy around my house. All right, so let's put some dimensionals on the back of here. They're showing 5, so we'll do that. Okay. And I may be able to sneak down while she's napping on Thursday, or in the morning on Friday. We'll just have to see what it looks like. So stay tuned, and I will share that with that info as soon as I know. Okay. There's that, kind of right in the middle. And then this, so you want to have it here, but you want to make sure that it's not hanging off. Okay. All right, so this is going to, since it's being supported here, I'm going to just put, yep, just a dimensional on one end and a little bit of tear and tape on the other, so we can get that. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right, then we'll have a little bit of this. All right. Now you notice, you see me kind of pull on this. You can get it to straighten out some, so it's not quite so wiggly. All right, and it'll be a little easier to work with. So we'll just do there. Okay. So we'll just let that go through there. Okay. I can always trim a little bit if I want. Okay. Okay, so we can kind of just move that a little bit if we need to. Okay, if you're not happy with where that went or whatever, we can even just, we could go the other direction. Okay, so we could go this direction, like that, instead. Okay. And then we can add some dimensionals on here. Like that. And we have a little for you. And that kind of covers the chive, so I'm going to move that ever so slightly, because I really want you to be able to see that we're talking about chives. There we go. All right, so let's take a look at the front. All right, so we have this one, and we have this one, and we have this one. Okay, so there's our 3 cards that the kit is designed to make, and we'll play with some alternates and play with some pieces, hopefully a little later this week. Possibly as early as tomorrow if I'm not working at school before I go down to pick the ladies up. So we'll see how that goes, okay? Thanks so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.